Rich gardener, poor companion. A tale from the Holy Quran.
ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله. ما شاء.
In the Holy Quran, chapter 18, God Almighty tells us a story of a rich gardener who did not believe in the hereafter and spoke arrogantly with a poor person. Let us listen to that conversation and find out what the end result was for the gardener. In it, there is a lesson for us all. So let us begin, but first with a prayer. I seek refuge in God from the rejected Satan, in the name of God, the most merciful, the most kind. O Prophet, propound a parable to them. There were two men of whom we bestowed upon one of the two vineyards, surrounding both of them with date palms and putting a tillage in between. Both the vineyards yielded abundant produce without failure, and we caused a stream to flow in their midst. So the owner had fruit in abundance, and he said to his companion while conversing with him,
I have greater wealth than you, and I am stronger than you in numbers. Then he entered his vineyard and said, wronging himself, Surely I do not believe that all this will ever perish. Nor do I believe that the hour of resurrection will ever come to pass. And even if I am returned to my Lord, I shall find a better place than this. While conversing with him, his companion exclaimed, Do you deny him who created you out of dust, then out of a drop of sperm, and then fashioned you into a complete man? As for myself, Allah alone is my Lord, and I associate none with my Lord in his divinity. When you entered your vineyard, why did you not say, Whatever Allah wills shall come to pass, for there is no power save with Allah? If you find me less than yourself in wealth and children, it may well be that my Lord will give me something better than your vineyard, and send a calamity upon your vineyard from the heavens, and it will be reduced to a barren waste, or the water of your vineyard will be drained deep into the ground so that you will not be able to seek it out.
Eventually all his produce was destroyed, and he began to wring his hands in sorrow at the loss of what he had spent on it, and on seeing it fallen down upon its trellises, saying, Would I had not associated anyone with my Lord in his divinity. And there was no host beside Allah to help him, nor could he be of any help to himself. Then he knew that all power of protection rests with Allah, the True One. He is the best to reward, the best to determine the end of things. That is the story of a rich gardener as described in the Holy Quran. God Almighty has power over everything. He is the all-powerful. He has the power to snatch away prosperity from anyone or make a poor rich. Only disbelievers may be deluded to it. Let us reflect and inspire ourselves from a few more verses that follow the gardener's demise. God Almighty says, O Prophet, propound to them the parable of the present life. It is like the vegetation of the earth which flourished luxuriantly when it mingled with the water that we sent down from the sky, but after that the same vegetation turned into stubble which the winds blew about. Allah alone has the power over all things. Wealth and children are an adornment of the life of the world, but the deeds of lasting righteousness are the best in the sight of your Lord in reward, and far better a source of hope. Bear in mind the day when we shall set the mountains in motion, and you will find the earth void and bare. On that day we shall muster all men together, leaving none of them behind. They shall be brought before your Lord, all lined up, and shall be told, Now indeed you have come before us in the manner we created you in the first instance, but you claimed that we would never make for you an appointment. And then the record of their deeds shall be placed before them, and you will see the guilty full of fear for what it contains, and will say, Woe to us! What a record this is! It leaves nothing big or small, but encompasses it. They will find their deeds confronting them. Your Lord wrongs no one.
اللهم إني أعوذ بك من زوال نعمتك وتحول عافيتك وفجاءة نقمتك وجميع سخطك.
O Allah, I seek refuge in you against the declining of your favors, passing of safety, the suddenness of your punishment and all that which displeases you.
Amin.